Hello, my name is Viharaa Jayasinghe, and this is the 23rd episode of my e-commerce web application project. And in the previous video, we discussed about the designing part of a responsive single product view page. So thereby, in this video, we will discuss about the programming part of it. And let's go to our web browser so we can see my web application that I have created so far. And as you can see, we are in the home page. And as we are any concern about single product view page, let's go to product section and let's hit buy now so we can go to single product view page. I will choose this product. So here we are in the single product view page of HP laptops black, and here you can get a better look at the picture by just clicking this. So yes, I have used I think JPG pictures, that's why it's not clear. If you used SVG pictures, you can get better close-ups of images actually. And if you come to the product information and sellers information section, here we can change the number of quantity. So let's try let's try inserting minus values. And so as you can see, we cannot do so, and they say that minimum quantity has been achieved. It's one. Let's see when we have achieved uh, 3 items. It's the maximum available quantity, so that's right. We cannot go further. Um, we cannot go further. That means we cannot insert a greater value than the available quantity in the database. So moving on, this the related items section, and in this section you can see products that are related to the product that you are viewing currently. So with the same brand and the same model, and here is the section where it represents the details of the products, the feedback of the product. And here you can see I have given a brand name and the model name and the description. So always footer. For this, however, I have used an example user. So let's see. Let's go to our Visual Studio Code so we can get a better idea about these processes. So firstly, this is the home page. So this is the home.php file, and so this is the button we clicked actually, but it's a link. Since we have used the VTN success bootstrap class, we see there's a button. So when we click that button, we echo the ID of that specific product. As you can see, we send that to the single product view.php file in the get method. You have binded it with the URL, as you can see. And let's see, this is our single product view.php file. So firstly, I have imported my connection. Then we have checked whether there is a value. If we have a value, we assign that to $TID. Now it's the ID of the product. And then we have searched all of the details of that product. As you can see, we have used it as our condition. We have calculated the number of rows of that result. It should be 1, as the ID of one product is unique. So furthermore, if the number of rows is equal to 1, we select it using vectors of. After that, we have used our design, as you can see, our basic design. So firstly, we have used this PHP script to represent the specific product's title. As you can see, we have used a PHP script, this associative array, and this title, this index title to echo our title, and then included our header file, and we have selected the images of that specific product, calculate the number of rows of that result, and we create an array called $image, and then we check whether this is not equal to 0. That means it's greater than 1 or equal to 1. If it's not equal to 0, that means we load the relevant images of that product. As you can see, it is the array, and it's the index. This index, as you know, it gets incremented the each loop, and moving on. And another thing, when we click the relevant image, we was able to see a larger version of that image in the middle. So it's done by this function, load main image. With that function, we send this parameter. It's this value that gets incremented in each loop. So we have specified our image. So let's go to our load main image function. So this is the load main image function, and we have assigned the specific path of the image to this variable, and this is our main image, the image that the default image that was in the middle. Assign the image that we have clicked to the main image. As you can see, this is the breadcrumb, and title of our image, our product, the ratings, actual price. So this line determines the price that we are displaying, and we have used those variables, as you can see, and we have echoed them using PHP scripts. This is the seller's name, where we show our seller's information, and this is the line that we use to get the seller's information. As you can see, we have echoed the seller's first name, So this is the icon that we use to increase the number of quantity, this one. And we have used the quantity inc function. With that function we send this parameter. As you can see, it's the number of quantity, it's the existing number of quantity in the database. We click this icon, we activate this function, and when we click this icon, we activate this function. So let's see those functions. They are in the JavaScript, as you know. So this the quantity increase function. We have sent the 11 number of existing quantities of that product, and we have assigned the inserted quantity to this variable, and we have checked whether the input value is less than the number of quantities available in the database. If so, we allow it to be incremented. So as you can see, and then we assign the text field with the new value after we have increased by 1, or it's incremented by 1. And if it's greater than the number of quantities available in the database, we echo this, which you saw earlier. Maximum quantity has been achieved. And moving on, this the next function, the below icon. So we assign that input to this variable, and if that variable, inserted variable, input variable is greater than 1, we allow it to be decreased by 1, as its main intention is to be decreased by 1. And then we assign the text field with that new value after we have decreased. And in case if it's greater than, in case if it's less than 1, we echo this and we assign the text field with 1. So yes, and let's other buttons, buy now button and card button, and the wish list button, and this the related item section. We have used a for loop so we can display the required quantities, and we have given the limit 5, as you can see. So we can see only 5 products, since we saw only 2 products in the related item section, as there are only 2, so that's why we were able to see 2 products in the related item section. So using that for loop, we were able to display the relevant image, the description, and the title of the relevant product. And then as you can see, we have used the use this array, and using the indexes we have specified our requirement what to be echoed. So then it's the feedback section. So that would be the end of the 23rd episode of my e-commerce web application project. And thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Thank you.